to our channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a Montessori playroom or play space with things you already have at home or on a budget. Okay, so the first step to creating a Montessori play space is to evaluate what you already have. So if you already have a space where your kids play or where all the toys are stored, look at everything in that area. Is it open? Is it cluttered? Is there too many toys? Do you have bins, toy boxes? Just look at everything you have. So just evaluate what's in that space. Or if you don't have a space specifically for playing or for your kids, like a playroom or anything like that, and things are kind of everywhere around your house, I would suggest taking everything and putting it in one space where you want everything. That way you could evaluate everything all together and not separate, because it's better when you see everything all there right in front of you. And that way it'll be easier to get rid of things, but that's moving a little bit ahead of ourselves. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how that would look in this play space. Even though it already is Montessori type, I'm going to show you guys what my thought process was before it was a Montessori playroom. So I'm going to insert some pictures of how it used to look and different things like that. But I'm going to go ahead and pretend like I'm evaluating too, so you guys can see how it looks. So the first thing that I would evaluate is shelving. And right away I noticed that I have this shelf here that has open shelves. That's what you want to look for. And then this one right here too at the top is open shelving. So I noticed these are two things that I could do to have open shelving with all the toys. That way I know what I'm going to use. Then you would kind of look around and you see toys everywhere, more toys. And you just kind of want to evaluate all of your toys and see, does my son use that? Does my kid use that? Like, what of these toys is my kid using and not using? That way you know what toys to utilize. So the next step is going to be getting rid of clutter and things you don't need. So like I said before, you had evaluated everything, so you know what's good, what's not good, what could be used, what can't be used, what is used frequently and what's not used frequently. So now that you already evaluated all of that, you're going to take everything that's either not being used or can't be used anymore, and you're going to get rid of it. That way there's no clutter in this space, because a big thing with Montessori is that there shouldn't be any clutter of toys. It shouldn't be just all pushed up together and mashed up with everything. So you want to eliminate clutter, and you can donate toys that are not used, or you could even sell them on like Facebook Marketplace, or you could give them to any family members you know that may need toys. So just get rid of everything that you know your kid doesn't use or doesn't need, things that have just been sitting there, and that will help you guys a lot. The third step is going to be rearranging your space. So you're going to want to take all your toys off of shelves, out of bins, out of wherever they are, and you're going to want to organize them in wicker baskets or wicker bins, even wood bowls, different things that are made out of natural materials. If you have it already at home as well, that's best. So if you just have bins that you could swap out, like if you have those cloth organizer bins for your playroom, but you have a wicker basket in your kitchen, that maybe you could swap those two things, then you can do that. But try to use things you have around your house. If not, you could always thrift wicker baskets or bowls, different things like that. I recently did a thrift haul where I found some wooden bowls and wicker baskets for our playroom. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in a card up here. I don't know which side it's going to be on, but I'm going to link that up here. That way you can see that it's very easy to thrift them. You just have to look for them and know what you're looking for. But those are very, very good to use for like puzzles or different toys that have pieces with them, you can put the pieces in the basket or in the bowls, and then the main piece of the toy right next to it. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some examples of that, but that's really good to do in Montessori. And those are some things that you put on the open shelving. Another step to Montessori is making sure you have things that are at the child's level and things that they can do by themselves. So if your child is old enough to do certain things, you want to go ahead and set up the space so that they will have success, not set it up so that they will have failure. So I'm going to go ahead and show some pictures and examples right here, because I personally don't have anything yet in this room besides his little seating area with his kitchen. That's really the only thing in here, and where his coats and all of that are at as well. That's another area for that. But I'm going to show you guys what I mean here. So these are some things that I'm going to do when he gets older. I'm going to set up all these spaces because I feel like right now he's not ready for that. But if your child is age appropriate or you feel is ready for these, you can go ahead and do these things in your home. The main thing with this video is that you want open space, open shelving, and you want a lot of natural, organic things and items. So you want wooden toys, wicker baskets like I said, wooden bowls, anything that's wicker, wooden, just natural materials are really, really good. Even if your kid is old enough, like rocks, shells, sand, that sensory play is really, really good as well. You want everything to be set up like if it was real. You wouldn't want to set it up like if it was just all over the place. So for example, I have the table and chairs of his right next to his kitchen back here, because that's how it would be in real life. If we were in a kitchen, there would be a table and chairs. So different things like that, you want to set it up so that they get used to it and ready for that in the future. I also have over here, I don't know if you could see, but it's like a little learning space. So I have the map, I have some different learning things on clipboards right there, and then I have his books, and I switch those out regularly. So you want to set everything up in like stations and how it would be, like I said, in real life, so they get used to that. Also, you want to put plants in this play space because it's another natural thing, and it helps a lot for them to learn about like life and growth and different things like that. They could also learn taking care of something. If they're old enough, you could show them watering the plant, that it keeps it alive. You could kind of explain it a little bit. So I like to keep plants. I have one back there, and then I have like 4 of them in front of me here. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen them in all my videos, but I try to keep a lot of plants in here. I show him when I'm watering them and different things like that. So if you have plants, at least put 1 or 2 in that play space. Just make sure that the child is out of a safe reach from it, so that they're not eating dirt all the time, or they get used to it if it is on the floor and you just keep showing them that they're not supposed to do that. You could do that too, but I know that's kind of harder. So it's up to you what you want to do with the plants, but it is good to have plants in your playroom or play space, whatever you have. The last thing is the toys in the room. So a lot of people have the assumption that if you want to start a Montessori playroom, that you cannot have any electronic toys with batteries that make noise or lights, and you have to throw all that out and just buy all wooden toys. That is a misconception. You can start with what you have. That's what this whole video is about. If all you have is toys that have batteries and make noise and stuff, that's fine. That's okay. The main part of Montessori is that you don't give all the toys to the child at once. So what you want to do is you want to find a big bin or a toy bin or a closet, something where you can store all your toys. And you just want to rotate your toys every week, every 2 weeks, depending on when your child gets bored of those toys, and just put them on open shelving. So it's fine to have plastic toys, electronic toys. It's okay. You don't have to go out and spend a lot of money on wooden toys for this. So just use what you have, like I said. Put all your toys in one spot, take out a few, put them on the shelving and see if your child plays with them, and then rotate them out every week, every 2 weeks, things like that. If you want to find wooden toys but you don't have the money for new ones, go to thrift stores, go to Facebook Marketplace. I promise you, you will find something. Almost every wooden toy I have in his room was thrifted or off Facebook Marketplace. I can't tell you guys how many times I've found good toys on there, and all they need is a good cleaning. So it's not bad. No one's judging you because you don't want to go out and spend thousands of dollars on new wooden toys. No, none of that. I've bought a few wooden toys, but mostly everything is thrifted, like I said. And it's worked out for us, so I know it'll work out for you guys as well. So that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys have any more questions that I maybe didn't include in this video, leave them down in the comments as well, and I'll go ahead and answer you guys. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll be back.